Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Biome Exile SMP. I just got off of a 7-hour AFK fishing thing here, and I recently just cleared out the chest, so, well, slightly. As much as I can really be willing to at the moment. I mean, I got some pretty good stuff. I got a Silk Touch book, which is pretty cool if I can find it. I got, yeah, Projectile Protection 4, Feather Falling, Acro Affinity Plus Protection 4, Depth Strider Protection 3, Evade Arthropods, Silk Touch, just on a normal book with nothing else. That's pretty damn good. Fire Aspect 2, Efficiency 4, that's kind of good. Power 3, Mending, Sharpness 3, and Unbreaking 3, which I can actually use, because that is, I need one more Unbreaking book, I think, for armor, because, I need it for the helmet, because I have actually started wearing the Diamond Boots, because it has Depth Strider, Feather Falling 4, Unbreaking, and Mending on them. While it doesn't have protection, it does mean I can go faster in water, and also it means that I won't die from fall damage as likely, which is pretty damn good. And, you know, it's got Mending on it, so if it does get broken, it doesn't matter. Or it starts breaking, it doesn't matter. I can just repair it, which is pretty damn good. And then, yeah, I just need to add Protection 4 to it, and I'll be kind of done with it, and then I can just carry on with the rest. But I need to get books for that. Now, getting a book for that might be slightly difficult, because, as I said, I spent 7 hours in this thing, trying to, you know, get whatever I could. It started overflowing as much. I probably lost a ton of stuff as well, because, I had, inventory full of stuff, but I probably lost, a few books that wouldn't obviously stack. But I came over to here this morning to kind of have a little check on things. And I came over here and I was like, oh, you know, maybe this is an issue, because I think I talked about it in the previous episode, but sometimes the villagers get desynced from the minecart, so I thought that was what this was. So I unlogged, logged off and logged back in. Nothing. These guys were gone still. So then I went to here, did this, the hitboxes, and I'm like, oh, they're definitely gone. But these guys are still here, so it was kind of a weird thing. So I'm thinking one of three things happened. One, either a zombie from an area that isn't lit up over there or here somehow, or, you know, for all I know, could have been one in there, because I was over here all the time. Maybe something spawned up there and came down through the water. You never know. I don't think that's really possible, but, you know, could have maybe happened. But I'm really not sure how, because they would have. I don't think they can travel that far in air. Either way, something like that happened. Must have happened, and a zombie came over here to me, and then realized. I think they take priority on villagers over players. Maybe. Not sure. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe they came over here and killed them, because I've been meaning to cover these guys up for a while. But the issue is I need to feed them, so I need to I need to have a tube here, so I can go up up here or something and feed them from there, because I get some of the bread from that guy. So maybe that's what I need to do. But then I was like, maybe it was a zombie siege. Zombie sieges can happen. I think they can also happen in mushroom biomes, so that could have possibly been a thing. Either that, or there was the potential that maybe they got despawned somehow. I'm not sure if it's just that could have just been an issue. I think people have been saying there's issues in some versions with villagers despawning, from what I know. Either that, or it could have possibly been a thing with Spigot, because these guys have obviously been breeding. This was actually empty before I left it, so obviously these guys have been breeding throughout, so maybe it got to a point where there were too many and it despawned those guys up there somehow. Actually, that's a very good point there, because that would question whether or not this guy's still up here, because this is one of the kind of original villages, so I'm not sure if it would take priority, what villagers it would get rid of. But this guy is definitely still here, so the fact that it's only those ones and not those two or any of these guys or that guy being outside because I was trying to get trying to put this rail back, because I ruined everything, and I had to place it on that block to get it to go like that, and I had to get them all out, and then yeah, a few got out, but I got some pretty good trades out of that. And this guy I think is currently doing Flame and Frostwalker 2, which is seemingly quite a common one, to be fair. But yeah, that's kind of an issue, but I'll have to do that sometime in between. We have enough villagers to basically do that. It's just going to be a tiny bit of an hassle to kind of get them all. But I guess I could redirect this loop quite easily to that area just by offsetting it a few blocks. So not too big an issue right there. But as I said, I'll do that on, you know, my time in between, because what I want to do today is I want to go around this island a little bit. Now, some of the other guys in the other biomes, I've noticed from their videos and just going over there in general, they have some sort of big map walls where they are placing, you know, maps, and then you can see like the entire area. I think Creeper Creech, I think Milan has also done that. Those are the two off the top of my head that I think have done that. But maybe a few others have as well. Again, you know, I've got a bad memory, so. But yeah, I know definitely some people have been doing it. So I thought it would be nice. I've been meaning to do it for a while, just to get like a little, like a 3x3 area, or even, you know, 4x4 area, just with, you know, all the maps of this area, and then we can sort of plot out a few things, see how big this island is, and, you know, just other things like that. And I think it will be pretty cool. And I meant to go around this area in one of the very first few episodes, but I never got round to it because I needed maps if I was going to do that like efficiently, and now I can easily get maps from getting compasses. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is just this, and this should create empty maps, and these should allow me to, if I go from this block right in the center, this should be our center block for the biome. Oh my god, that looks weird. Does it just uncover it all entirely? That's kind of weird, but oh my god, that is really, really, really purple. What is this yellow block? Not yellow, white. I always mix up those two colors when I don't. It's just, is that diorite? I don't know. Diorite. Yeah. Always forget those 3 blocks. I know one of them's granite, one of them's diorite, and one of them's andesite, but I always forget which one it is. So what we're going to do now is just a simple, I think it won't use all 9 maps if we do this, if I'm lucky. Can we switch this to the other hand? Oh, it does work like that. Okay. That's very good. Right. So now we're in like this, well, actually, let's get back, and I want to make sure that I'm specifically on this sort of area. Okay, and then we got this map, and then we just have a really big sort of bubble. That's good. So from the center, it will kind of uncover it all. Right, so if we're going to do a 3x3 area, we need to go back over this direction, because I think that's what we'll start out for the moment, and then we'll kind of expand over time. But this is just so we can kind of have a lay of the land sort of deal, where we can just kind of be like, this is how big the area is, this is where we can place things, this is where we can put paths. Because as you can see from this map that we're holding right now, we're pretty squished together, and I, you know, have a big biome all to myself. I could quite easily, you know, just not be so lazy with my whole thing. And like this area here, I've really wanted to for a very long time put something there. I just still can't think of what it is. And also it's a kind of an idea of, you know, I have no idea what I was going to say. I was going to say something, but I said that as if I was leading on to a thing that was like similar, but I was just saying this also today has made me want to be, or realize I'm being a bit reckless with my biome. Like, I'm just assuming that everything's going to be fine because nothing can spawn, when obviously today has proved that is a lie. So we need to go further down 1, I think. Am I correct? Go south a bit more. And I think I might as well, I think you can make a bigger map, like a map that like has a bigger area. I guess it's technically everything on it is smaller. I think we can do that as well, which might be kind of nice to do. So let's just quickly switch this one out. So we can have sort of the big map and then sort of carry around with us a little map that kind of, you know, holds all the information. So we're also going to have to make like a little post area, I think, that's just going to kind of hold this thing. So that might be quite an interesting thing. We'll probably do that today, because today's going to be a bit of a shorter episode, because obviously I need to fix my villagers and stuff, and I'm not going to do that on camera because I've already done that in an episode before. But I thought, you know, this might be a thing that's interesting to do, and this is my favorite thing so far about finally getting my armor sorted out, is by having Depth Strider, which means I can do things. I was planning as well to get a second set of boots and put Frostwalker on them. Oh yay. Oh yay. I do have arrows. I keep on putting my arrows away when I'm like working on things, so I kind of like get a bit... Oh god. Yeah, I keep on putting my arrows away, so I keep on like getting myself screwed over in situations like this. But today, I'm fine. This is where I need Sharpness 5 sword. I actually have Sharpness 5 on my sword, I just need preferably to get Unbreaking and Fire Aspect on it. I think looting... Well, no, looting's already on it, so that's kind of fine. I just need... I can't think of what else I need. I swear I need something... Well, I need Unbreaking, because I don't have another Unbreaking book. I only have 3 at the moment. And those are for the armors, and I've said they're for the armors, so they're going on the armor. I'm going to repair my pick. Oh! Let's get the skeleton first, and then the horses just die straight away afterwards. What did they drop? An enchanted bow. Power 1. How great of you, skeletons. Oh, that was great. Amazing weapons that you just tried to kill me with. Right, so further down here, I'm trying to get back onto this map. There we go. So I need to go up here but stay this side. And then we can switch the map once we get over to here. There we go. And this, I'm thinking, should be the last map? No. I still have to go over one more? I think if I go up, that's like... Because I've got 10 maps, and I need to use 9 of them. So I'm currently... I think I need to go... Oh, there's my tower. That's actually kind of cool. I guess my point is, am I on any other map at the moment? And if not, then make a new one. That's how we're doing this. Right, and then over here should be that one and that one, I think. Correct? Or no, just this one, I think. I think one more over. Oh, some more lava, that's good. It doesn't matter too much if we, like, get 2 of the same, because again, we have 10, and we only need to make 9. But obviously it's kind of nice to have only 1, and I don't have to then, you know, worry about... Oh, we're not even on that map. God. All that one. Alright, so we're not on any map here, so we are going to make a new one. And I always forget my key. And that should be all the maps for this kind of immediate area sorted out. I also kind of want to see, are these... Yeah, these green bits on the map are mushrooms. Which kind of seems a bit weird that they would be green. But I guess, you know, whatever the map wants to do. So yeah, we'll quickly go back now, and I guess we'll... Oh, we need to make item frames. That'll be a thing. I think I have enough leather and... Yeah, I should have enough leather and also enough string. I think those are the 2 ingredients. No, it's sticks, isn't it? Either way, I'll work out what it is, and then we can set up a little post thing. It's going to be probably temporary for the moment, because I'm not really sure the design I want to go with, or exactly where I'm going to put it. But yeah, I'll get onto that in a second. Okay, so now the question becomes, where are we going to put it? So when we spawn in, I think we're on this, looking this direction or this direction, I don't know, but you know, everything's in this direction. So let's try and keep it somewhere here. I think it might be interesting or quite good. Maybe we could put it up there. Maybe. Or it might just be a good idea to kind of like, here's the stairs down to the mine. Maybe we could put it here. So what I'm actually going to try and do then is, let's see if we can sort of set this up. So we'll do this. Actually, I don't like the idea of that. I'm just going to have it as a 3x3 for the moment. Again, we can change this in the future. I just kind of want to have it kind of there. Or do we want it like, the trees are kind of in the way for this, but I want to move those eventually because I want to make like a actual tree farm thing, like a automatic tree farm. So those will eventually go. So maybe when that happens, it can go like somewhere there. But for the moment, I think it's probably best that we kind of, is that one? And then that one? Nope, that goes up there, I think. Let's kind of try and, it's like a puzzle that I'm really bad at. Nope, it's not that. Well, let's put that one last. That one's there, I'm pretty sure. I think this one's wrong. I don't know. Again, okay, so let's go with let's go with the ones we know, and also let's kind of pillar out here a second so I can actually like have space. So that one's for a fact there. We know that one. So let's get rid of some items in our inventory, space-wise. That is like our center. Oh, it doesn't even like, it's not even like always in line, so that's great. Like, so for all I know, that's correct, and that's obviously not, but like, let's try a few things. So we need to line up with that. Maybe that one? Nope, it's within the center somewhere. Nope. Again. It is literally just going to be a case of which fits. So what I'm going to do is I'll pause for now and eventually work out how we're doing. I'm pretty sure we didn't go any further, like... Oh, maybe we should, like, actually face it the direction we're looking, because then it will hopefully be in line. Right, so I'm going to go do all this off screen, as I said, and I'll see you in a second. Right, so something quite interesting just happened. I've got all but the center, well, except this one, which I've just taken off. I have all but the center map, like, set up. And the last map I have doesn't fit, like, the last map should be this one right here, which I'm pretty sure I never even went to, but this is the map I have. This one telling us we're, like, you know, that way. So it's kind of interesting. So I think I've accidentally gone a bit too far over, which is, as I said, perfectly fine, considering, like, if I was going to, you know, I had 10 maps. I might, you know, it didn't matter if I wasted one. I said it was really only the issue, though, if I, like, doubled up on a map. Whereas this moment, I don't think I've doubled up. I just think I've gone to, like, too far. Also, wrong one. Yeah, I think I've gone like a tiny bit too far, which isn't the real big issue because I can just kind of like use that when we expand and just hold on to it for the moment, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I kind of was thinking like I haven't got that massive cave which I like here on the map, so it's kind of interesting that I didn't. But yeah, it's kind of weird that I never went there. Maybe because it's kind of like very mountainous around there that I thought, you know. Well, yeah, I didn't want to go there straight away because of that, and also I just thought I'd been there, probably. But yeah, I placed it here just because it's looking north. It still looks really, really weird, because of just, you know, the amount of purple. But this one's, like, down here somewhere. In fact, is this the same map? No, it's not. Okay, good. I think it's... Yeah, okay. It does throw me off when you got stuff like this, but like sometimes the world generation actually just does that. Like you can see down here it's done it, and that's not obviously on a seam between a map, it's done it there. I'm pretty sure it's done it on like a lot of ones in that direction as well. But yeah, from this we can sort of see now like a general lay of the land. We can see that's not even like probably half the island, and you can see how much we have, and you can also see that one redstone block at the top of there, which is pretty cool actually. I think, you know, we can sort of from here, I can probably take a screenshot of this and like sketch out on like Paint or something, or Photoshop like a pathway like going this direction or whatever. I'd like the idea of it like sort of, as I said, having a pathway kind of going around the entire shore of the island and then connecting up through little bits around here, you know, every so often. I think that'd be pretty cool. And also because like I was having some recording issues earlier today, like it would just, frames kept on dropping, so I would like to kind of like get a few things kind of, you know, further away from each other. Like if I look in this direction, here's a good thing. Like if I look in this direction, with F3 up, I'm getting now I'm getting like 250 FPS, right? Look in this direction, I'm getting about 100. So something in this direction is causing issue. I'm thinking it's that. It is most likely that, just because the amount of pistons that are going to be doing that, and also the amount of blocks, and probably a lot of, well, actually no, I recently added like 3 more, you know, chests to these guys, so that's fine. But I think it's probably just, probably this is the issue. Except this isn't even causing 100 frames at the moment. So something's an issue, but I need to like, you know, push things around a bit so they kind of work better. Like, because for the moment I'm kind of trying to keep everything within this block so it's easily gettable for me and also AFKable. So like if I'm AFKing there, iron farm's going, that's going, breeding and stuff, and these are growing and whatever. So I need to kind of, you know, I need to go in between having everything in the same place or close so it's AFKable to like picking and choosing what goes well with each other. And before we leave, I actually thought it might be quite interesting, because I actually haven't had a look at the iron farm yet. Because I AFK'd over there, so this is an area, this should be like, I tested it like previously, it should be generating iron golems. I want to see how much we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.5 just over stacks. It's pretty good, but I think it's like halfway there. I think I need like 17.5 stacks of iron for that thing. So yeah, I'm not using like 50 stacks this time, but I am still using quite a lot for a big sorting machine sort of thing, which we'll get onto when we eventually get to it. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.